Hello, my name is Robert Gibson. If you're watching this on Monday, July 26th, there was a council meeting today at 5:45 and two decisions that council will make will impact climate change and transportation options. Most of us in the city of Peterborough don't have to think about transit options. 87% of people use cars, vehicles, and that will decrease to 83% by 2031. This means that 17% of the population don't use vehicles to get around. And some of these individuals might not be able to afford driving. Or they want to improve the climate impact from greenhouse gases. We know that 30% of transportation is from greenhouse gases is from transportation based on greenhouse gas inventories from the federal government. Decisions from general committee meetings on July 5th and 12th demonstrate that the climate emergency, public consultation, and staff reports are not being taken seriously. There was also a division on council among more environmentally focused councillors and councillors that focus on money. But this isn't about money per se, because those two projects that are over $60 million and in 1 year, and these options were very flexible, and I'll get into what these options were. So I was focused on the bus system. There was a proposal to change the bus system so it would operate better. Instead of having all the buses go into the downtown terminal, the buses would go into different routes throughout the city. What was that called? Oh, I'm just looking at what that was called. Oh, yeah. Well, it was in a transit work review study. And there were some good things. The service provided per resident is good. Ridership per resident, low operating cost. However, only one bus in the current system pre-COVID-19 met industry standards of 22 kilometers an hour. And in Peterborough, we have to wait 40 minutes for a bus. This is not acceptable. Nicholas Polk met industry standards. It was pointed out that the downtown terminal is over capacity. And this impacts travel time and makes transit less desirable. We also know that the only group that transit has increased is within students. Every other group has decreased in ridership. And there's a reason for that. Buses mainly serve the downtown. And 40 minutes is ridiculous. Only Peterborough has transit like that. And then, and it was also very popular, well supported, the changes to the route with consultations. But the majority on council ignored this, even though we can afford it. There is one thing that I do like, the on-demand system, and that has been shown successful in Durham region. It might just be Oshawa. I'm not sure if it's all of Durham region. And then in terms of bikes, infrastructural, council decided to increase bike lanes to 60 kilometers. However, they could have gone to 180 kilometers. Those emissions reductions of 16,650 CO2 equivalent compared to what they called as the spoke scenario versus accelerate scenario, which they voted for, of 9,350. So while they didn't go for the continuation of the lowest amount, they also didn't go for the highest amount. And again, when we're spending 60 million plus on one project, that is concerning as well. And that's what I wanted to show, that there was a council meeting today, and hopefully council changes their mind on bike infrastructure and bus infrastructure, and the money. It could be less some years, more in other years. It doesn't have to be the same amount each year. And it's not as bad as and there's too much focus on roads all the time. If the concern is about money, the roads there's not a lot of discussion about roads or major projects, but there is about a small amount comparatively on infrastructure that's meant to improve transportation, that will reduce greenhouse gases, that will help people that can't afford vehicles, and create better equality among citizens. So I hope that you get involved and ask council to reconsider decisions that they made that don't reduce climate emissions. Thank you.